Hey guys. So the past 2 weeks have been emotionally unexplainable. I'm really happy to see that we have made some clear progress on the Black Lives Matter movement, and a lot of people think that is probably because it happened in the midst of the pandemic, that people may have more time to read the news and pay attention to it, or because the video on the death of George Floyd is so traumatic that it really brings it home. Because racism and police brutality is not new news, period. Personally, I've been feeling truly shaken, like I've never felt like this before. And I don't think it's because I have more time to care, or because the death of George Floyd spread on a global scale this time, but because I'm seeing and knowing that we all have time to care, and we are all aware of what happened, and there are people who still don't care. And that's what really scary. It's really scary. You know, I'm not a politician, I'm not a historian, I'm not an educator. Obviously, I'm not black or white or American, and my English is not perfect either. And to be honest, I'm not even prepared to make myself or my opinion public like this. But I just know that I have to lead with my truth, and I will always lead with my truth. So I'm not here to preach. You know, I think that there are a lot of things that I don't know, and I don't think I know better than anyone else, and I'm here to learn as well. But I'm speaking to you as an Asian woman who was born in Vietnam and now living in America, who knows her privilege and disadvantage in the world so clearly that it becomes painful to accept and continue to accept the truth as is. That's the only thing that I know. I want to become a mother one day. I really do. And whoever that I'm going to get married with, my kids will always gonna become or will be Asian or part Asian, right? So if I get married to an Asian husband, my kids will be fully Asian, and I refuse to allow my kids to grow up thinking that they are favored more than a black kid and less than a white kid. And if my kids are mixed race, when they grow up and start applying for jobs, I don't want them to identify themselves as white if they are half white, half Asian, or identify themselves as Asian if they are half Asian, half anything else that's not white, simply because that would give them a better chance to land a job. And just the thought of this whole idea, how clearly it is that is unofficially understood in our society, it makes me feel sick to my stomach. I want to teach my kids to stand up and speak up when they see injustice. And if they ever feel entitled for whatever reason, especially if they are entitled for the identity that they are born with, it is my biggest failure as a mother. It is. And I know that I cannot do this alone. It takes every one of us to do our part as a member of one human race to make change, so that we can all live in a better society. And even though equality is likely not achieved, at least not in our lifetime, it will provide a better future for the next generations. And that's our duty. So let's take responsibility together.